If this week had a headline, it would be, "Cut the noise, keep the truth." Scorpio season just switched on, and that means deeper feelings, sharper intuition, and a real urge to clean up what's messy. Your inbox, your habits, your relationships, your thoughts. Think of this like a weekly weather report for your energy. I'll tell you what skies to expect. You decide whether to carry an umbrella or sunglasses. Less drama, more clarity. Let's make this week count. If you're new to astrology, here's how to use this. Start with your sun sign for the big themes. Then check your rising sign for day-to-day accuracy. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm not predicting your life. I'm helping you time your moves. When in doubt, ask yourself, what's the smallest helpful step I can take today? Here's the week at a glance. Early in the week, the mood goes deep. Great for edits, decluttering, honest check-ins, and quiet planning. Midweek brings conversations that reveal what's real. You may hear truths that are uncomfortable but useful. By the weekend, the atmosphere steadies, and the plans you made earlier start to stick. Small steps, big momentum. Let's do a simple ritual that works for every sign. First, write down one thing you're ready to release. A habit, a thought loop, a lingering worry, and physically toss that paper. Second, block just 30 minutes to build one new habit or make one concrete step. Third, tell one person what you're doing so you have gentle accountability. That's it. Tiny moves, real change. Aries. Reset commitments and own your pace. This week asks, what is truly worth your energy? Focus on shared goals, money matters, and promises. Renegotiate terms where needed. Automate a bill and name your boundaries clearly. Avoid making big decisions in a spike of emotion. Sleep on it and choose quality over speed. A simple line for you. Let's put this in writing so we're clear. Your tiny step. Draft a one-paragraph agreement or a small budget tweak that actually sticks. Taurus. Speak your needs without apologizing. Partnerships. Romantic, business, and creative. Take the spotlight. Schedule a 20-minute check-in. Say what you need and set a structure that works for both sides. Silent resentment creates drama later. Clarity prevents it. Try saying, "Here's what would make this work for me," and "Let's set a structure so we both win." Your tiny step. Make a 2-column note. What I need on one side, what I'll offer on the other. Gemini. Build systems that save time. Routines, health, and workflow want a tune-up. Calendar cleanup helps, and single-task focus blocks are your best friend. If it's not on the calendar, it doesn't exist, and one tab open means one task done. Avoid multitasking yourself into mistakes. Your tiny step. Schedule a daily 30-minute focus block and treat it as non-negotiable. You'll be surprised how quickly small consistency compounds. Cancer. Choose joy on purpose. Creativity, romance, and fun that actually refuels you are the medicine. Say yes to what energizes you and no to what drains you. Share your work even if it's imperfect. Progress beats perfection. Tell yourself, this matters to me, so it gets my best energy. And remember, fun is productive when it refuels you. Your tiny step. Post one thing you made, even if it's still a draft. Leo. Home base, strong base. Your foundation needs attention. Home, family, and your inner world. Clear a corner, have the real conversation, and protect your rest. Pride can block a needed ask or apology. Let calm win over chaos. Say, "My home is my power source," and "I'm choosing calm over chaos." Your tiny step. Set a 15-minute timer and tackle the messiest corner without overthinking. Virgo. Say it in headlines. Messages, proposals, studying, short trips, and tech tune-ups are in focus. Keep it crisp, ship the draft, and name the next step right away. Perfect is the enemy of done. Use the line, here's the headline, here's the plan, and good enough to test, let's go. Your tiny step. Send the email you've been over-editing. You can always refine after feedback. Libra. Price your time like it's valuable, because it is. Money and self-worth are linked this week. Audit subscriptions, align spending with your real priorities, and adjust your rates if they no longer match your value. Avoid people-pleasing that discounts you. Say, my price matches my value. And, if it's not a clear yes, it's a no for now. Your tiny step. Cancel one cost that doesn't earn its keep. Scorpio. Main character energy without the mystery. It's your season. Refresh your image, set strong boundaries, and claim your direction. Secrecy creates fog where clarity would solve it. Declare, this is where I'm headed and why. And remember, no is a complete sentence. Your tiny step. Write a one-page vision for the next 90 days and share it with someone you trust. Sagittarius. Quiet work, big payoff. Pull back to move forward. Rest, research, and behind-the-scenes cleanup make the path smoother. Endings now create space for better beginnings. Don't let FOMO push you into extra commitments. Tell yourself, I'm incubating something great, and silence is part of the strategy. Your tiny step. Block one evening this week with 0 plans and protect it. Capricorn. Your network is a strategy, not just a vibe. Communities and collaborators help you move faster, especially when you define clear metrics. Ask for introductions, share targets, and lead with clarity. Avoid going lone wolf when teamwork would be smarter. Say, here's the metric we'll hit together, and who else should be in this room? Your tiny step. Post one clear ask in your top group chat or on LinkedIn. Aquarius, step into the spotlight you earned. Career visibility increases, promotions, launches, or public milestones. Showcase results, set success criteria early, and welcome feedback with curiosity. Don't detach emotionally when critique arrives. Use it. Try. Here's the result, here's the proof. And let's agree on success metrics now. Your tiny step. Pin your best work or update your portfolio header today. Pisces. Expand on purpose. Learning, travel, publishing, and mindset growth all call your name. Put dates on your dreams so they stop floating and start landing. Enroll, book, or schedule something that stretches you in a good way. Say, I'm learning out loud this week. And dreams get real when they're on the calendar. Your tiny step. Choose one course or plan and set a start date today. Let's pull it all together with a simple cheat sheet you can remember. Release one thing that drains you. Build one thing with a single 30-minute block. Share one thing with someone who will cheer you on. Use early week to reflect, midweek to decide, and weekend to commit. Less noise, more truth. One focused step. A final word for beginners. Astrology is a guide for timing and focus, not a blueprint for fate. Use these themes as guardrails, not rules. Your choices steer the week, and your actions create the change. If a part doesn't fit, set it down and keep what helps. If this breakdown helped you plan your week, do 2 quick things. First, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss next week's map. Second, drop your sun and rising in the comments and tell me the one 30-minute move you're taking this week. Subscribe now, share your signs, and let's build momentum together.